Hey everyone, we're live at Paste Studios in New York right now with Townes Earle. Townes Earle, thanks for coming back, man. It's great to see you again.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, man. Same tapes, new studio. I believe this is the first time we've hosted you here, but it's great to have you back.
I mean, you could have fooled me because the tapes would have. I thought I was in the same place, but you're in a different place.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, still got the tapes.
30,000 pounds of tapes and steel shelving from there to here.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, we.
Did you move that yourself?
I did.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I would have hired somebody.
There's a time lapse to prove it, man. We actually shot the process of doing that from there to here. Man, congratulations to you because The Saint of Lost Causes is out on Friday. It's out on New West Records
this
upcoming Friday. Yeah, man. Friday the 24th. It exists.
Holy shit.
In the world. We're going to hear 3 songs from it today. Can you tell us what you're going to do first?
What we're going to do first is we're going to do Flint City Shake It, which is one of the first songs I wrote for the record. I'll just say that this whole record is about social issues, not political issues. We have to remember that we are the people. We are the people. It ain't no politician's problem that America is so fucked up. It's our problem. Remember that. Detroit rock, baby, that's a fact. And body said different, better get back, Jack, where you gotta be tough. A good time to be had. Not like I think everybody here knows that. So let's talk about a place you might not know. It's just a little further on up the road where you know about the meat. Now, baby, let's get down on them bones. I'll tell you about a place that really made America roll. Alright, Flint City shaking, Flint City shaking. Let them all know, you let them all know. Detroit rockin', Flint City rolls. Truth is, we ain't what we used to be. Now a whole lot of trouble come to our streets, and the only one to blame now's GMC. If you don't know, baby, let me tell you how I mean. We built Buick cars and GM trucks, Chevy engines, AC spark plugs, built planes for the war back in 41. On every piece, straight from the ground on up. Then trouble come in 86. This son of a bitch named Roger Smith, well, he cut our throat with the stroke of a fountain pen. Oh, but we've been knocked down, but we're gonna get up again. Alright, Flint City shaking, Flint City shaking. Let them all know, now you let them all know. Detroit rockin', Flint City rolls, alright. Well, there ain't no working, everybody's hurting. I've been that way for a while. He ain't got us licked just yet, you know. Flint City knows how to have a good time. Well, we might be poor, might be rough, but just good people down on the luck. And though it really feels nobody care about us, oh, we just ain't the kind that's gonna give up. Why's that? Oh, 'cause Flint City's shaking, Flint City's shaking. You let them all know, oh, you let them all know. Detroit rockin', Flint City roll. Alright, Detroit rockin', Flint City rolls. Oh, damn. Yeah. Thank you now.
Yeah, thank you, man. So, I mean, a lot of this album is about social issues, about social justice, about there are plenty of issues to be taken with this country, with this world in terms of social justice. What was it specifically about what's happening in Flint with the economy, with the water, with the et cetera? What was it about that really resonated with you?
Well, it wasn't. I mean, the Flint thing definitely. Like, I mean, when you take a place that supposedly we call Flint the birth of the middle class. Right. Everybody had a job. It was this. I mean, it was a pretty town. I mean, it was a great town. But as soon as GMC decides to pulls out and turns it into, it was the murder capital of the U.S. once. A city of 500,000 people, the murder capital of the U.S. I mean, that's a lot. They beat Detroit in murders after that happened. Because you know what? And too, I talk about Appalachia. And this, I have a song, Over Alameda, about a kid from the Jordan Downs housing projects in South Central Los Angeles. I have a song called Ahi Esta Mi Niña, about a Puerto Rican from Avenue D who meets his daughter for the first time because he got locked up on some stupid, mandatory minimum bullshit when he was a kid. And that's the thing is we have to look at. We forget that we're just all Americans. I mean, unless your name is Red Cloud, you ain't native.
Yeah, I realized that was not a joke, but it struck me as
no, it's
funny in a dark kind of a way, because that's absolutely the truth, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you see all these crackers running around, and they're like, oh, well, you're destroying our culture. Well, you destroyed a culture that was here. It's like, this ain't ours. I mean, we have to start taking responsibility for what we've done. All right. And, and I do believe that people that voted for Bernie Sanders, maybe you missed the mark. All right. Just like voting for Ralph Nader. Maybe you missed the mark.
Wait, in what way? Unpack that. How did Bernie voters miss it?
Did you really think that Ralph Nader was going to get elected?
I never thought that. I thought that there was a chance that Bernie might do it.
No, there was no way.
You mean miss the mark in terms of just having wasted a vote, or you mean miss the mark in terms of...
American politics has always been, I would rather vote for this person, I would rather vote for Jeffrey Giraffe than this person. We have to take the less of the evils.
Right.
And what we did, because I'm not saying that, Hillary, I mean, like the Clintons all fucked up, for sure. But I'm just saying that it's like we have to look at the big picture and what's going to help people. What would have helped people more? Trump or Hillary?
I mean, to my way of thinking, that's two sides of the same coin. It's a very, very, very similar reality either way.
But you can only vote in one, and if you get a bunch of side votes, I mean, it's like voting for the Green Party, Ralph Nader back in the day, back in the '90s. All those people who put up those Nader votes and shit. You burned your vote. That's like a Republican who voted for Ross Perot.
Yep.
He wasn't going to be elected. I mean, we're in a troublesome time now, and it's because Americans do not take responsibility for their own backyard. It's our problem what's going on in this country.
Well, so is that what this album is for you then? Is the best way that you can take responsibility to clean up your side of the street is to sing songs about
I want people from the Jordan Downs housing projects to have something, to realize they have something in common with people from Flint. And I want all of them to realize that they have something in common with people from Appalachia, where it means if you marginalize anybody, they will strike back eventually. And they're going to get theirs any way they can. If you leave them nothing else, they're going to find a way to survive. You might not like it. Now, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm a socialist.
Yep.
So it's like, we need to forget about this. If you go too hard left, you swing back right. You go too hard right, you swing back left. We have to realize that the democracy means straight up and down. It doesn't mean one way or the other.
Well, and having the freedom and the right to be able to voice exactly that sort of an opinion. And we're stoked to use this platform to spread your voice and amplify your voice as much as possible. And
and I mean, I guarantee you there'll be kids you'll be pissed off at me because I was just like, yeah, feel the burn, my ass. Like, that was the dumbest campaign slogan I've ever heard in my life. Like, whoever started that, like, who was going to do that?
It was moderately better than Make America Great Again, man.
No.
Christ.
But here's the deal. Is like what Make America Great. It did the same thing that Nixon did with his silent majority. Right? That was a racist call. What he was calling up was the hillbillies that didn't vote.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of people understand that dog whistle exactly what it was. I got a T-shirt that says Make America Mexico Again, and I love wearing that T-shirt. Every laundry cycle, that T-shirt makes an appearance, and I wish I was wearing it today for your benefit. But it very much gets back to what you were talking about. Unless your last name's Red Cloud, like, you can't really say anything about when this country was or was not great, because it wasn't great for everyone.
We got to be serious about our politics now. We can't just take idealism, right? It's not about idealism. We got to think about everybody, and we don't do that. The left don't think about everybody. The right don't think about everybody. We're fucking Americans.
Amen.
Americans.
I would. What are you gonna do second off of the Saint of Lost Causes? Are we getting into
Saint of Lost Causes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Good. Is this the Appalachia? Which story is this? What are you telling?
Well, Saint of Lost Causes is the title track. It's basically my This is my you put the underclass down. Eventually, they will bite back. They will bite back. And this is just a warning to, everybody. That's going to be white trash like me that, we'll get your ass. So, yeah, let's see. I'm a bad dream. Not a nightmare, I'm too pretty for that. Let's say I'm the last thing you wanna see coming. I'm the reason they say watch it back. But for so long, I was just like a wounded hound, backed up to a chain link fence. And the world at large was like a big mean kid, just poking me through that fence with a stick. Nothing can be done, and that's the way it goes. Therein lies one of life's biggest lessons. Ain't got nothing to do with this art. You just pray for the saint of lost causes. Now it's a cruel world, but it ain't hard to understand. You got your sheeps, you got your shepherds, got your wolves in amongst men. Now it can be hard to tell. Might find a wolf in shepherd's clothes. Now and then you're gonna find sheep in amongst all them troubled souls. And nothing can be done. Just the way it goes. First you get mean, then you go bad, then there's nothing left but to grow cold. And on you pray, the saint of lost causes. Now some might say I've got no faith, no heart and surely no shame. The truth is that this has been with me so long that I must admit I like the pain. how many encounters you ever had. I'll bet you how many wolves you ever even seen. Got about as much chance running into one of them as you do running into me. Oh, but you still take nothing for granted. Might live on the best block in Beverly Hills. Are you be sure you lock up tight at night, 'cause you know poor folks ain't got nothing to steal. Oh, they just pray. This ain't of lost causes. Oh no, yeah, they pray. No, they pray. This ain't of lost causes.
Yeah.
Breathe now.
All right. Thank you, man. That sounds great.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we've just heard 2 off the Saint of Lost Causes. We just heard, obviously, the title track of it. Can you talk a little bit about the production process of it? I know you guys, you got to record at Sound Emporium in Nashville, which is, I mean, it's got to be one of those bucket list studios for any artist. I mean,
well, and absolutely. And I grew up in the neighborhood around there. Mm-hmm. I used to ride my bike through the parking lot of there and see all the weird stuff going on there. I mean, I've seen that studio my entire life. So it was one of those places that I wanted to record for sure. But one of the best things about it was I got back with my crew. Like when I first got with New West wanted me to use an outside producer. They threw all these producers at me. I was like, hell no. And so we ended up with, but they threw up Mike Mogus. I was just like, hey, let's go with Mike Mogus. So we recorded Kids in the Street in Omaha with Mike and his musicians, which was great. I mean, it was a great experience. I mean, Mike did a great job with the record, but I always say this: you want whores and gambling, you go to Vegas. You want to make a record, you go to Nashville, right?
what do you do? What do you have to want in order to end up in Omaha?
Well, I mean, that was just record label's request. That was me capitulating.
Okay.
I capitulated.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. It is. It's like I did not like. I mean, I never thought I'd record a record in Omaha at all. But I had a great time doing it. But the difference is like I've made my records with the same cast the entire time. Adam Bednarik has been my engineer from my first record. The only one he didn't do is Kids on the Street. I got him back, and we're working together again. So back with my boy. I can't work without Adam.
Yeah,
gotta have. I mean, Adam makes me feel comfortable. He knows this. We've worked together for so long. He played bass on the record. So he co-produced, engineered, and played bass on this record.
And what does it look like when I know you've got a number of in-stores happening on the West Coast, right? You're at in Seattle at Easy Street on May 23rd, in Portland the following day. You're doing one in LA at Amoeba Records, and there's also a ton of dates with Rodrigo y Gabriela. When people go out to see you, are you playing with what's the arrangement look like? Are you taking? Are you with
just what you're hearing right now?
Just like this?
Yeah, I mean until September when we do the big U.S. tour, I'll take a band out on that. But I mean, we can't afford. I mean, that's the reason that I became a singer-songwriter. I don't join a band. It's my name on the top. I can always. My dad always told me that. Guy Clark always told me that. He was like, learn to do a solo show, play solo. He was like, and whether you're playing theaters or coffee houses, you'll always make a living. You'll be able to make a living. Now, if I have to hire everybody to come out when I do a band, but we only do that now and then. The rest of the time, because I like my bus. I don't want to be down in the. And if I carry a band around all the time,
yeah,
I'll be back in a van.
Right. I
like my bus.
Cool, man. It's sounds like a very, very clearly well thought out thing, man. I'm glad that's that. I mean, obviously there was some hard fought knowledge. It's you've been doing this forever and ever, and now you know. So
but,
good. So until September, it's solo.
Yeah, and it'll be solo after September. I mean, it's what I do. It's what I do best. You know?
Dude, thanks for bringing it here today. We appreciate it very much. And man, congratulations again, because the Saint of Lost Causes that comes out this Friday on New West, this Friday the 24th, and we're gonna hear a third off of Saint of Lost Causes, right? What's coming up next?
Frightened by the Sound. I think. Yeah, that's the one. Let me wet my whistle a little bit.
Me too.
It's just water, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm having coffee.
Like an old man talking about, never mind. Silence broken, thunder roll, followed by the bright lights from a lightning strike. Wind is picking up to a low moan. Feel the pressure drop. Rain starting, stop the storm coming. Know it's gonna miss us now. Storm coming. Don't be frightened by the sound of a moment of silence, uneasy still. Then come the steady rains, hard against my window pane. Now keep an eye on the river, it's already up. There's no need to worry yet, but let us not forget that last time the rain comes down like this, so much was lost, and I'll never know the true cost. Storm coming, the way it's gonna miss us now. Storm coming, don't be frightened by the sound of it. There's so much at stake. How far will it go? No, only a fool would place such a bet on which way the wind's gonna blow. No way in knowing what the damage would be, and we can't just live on hope. We'll never get out alone. Storm coming, no, it's gonna miss us now. Storm coming, don't be frightened by the sound of it. Don't be frightened by the sound. No. Frightened by the sound. Chinga.
Yeah, man. Dude, thank you for coming here and doing this today. We appreciate it very much. It sounds great. It's always good to see you.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, man. Best of luck on The Saint of Lost Causes. Again, if you're just joining us, it comes out on Friday on New West Records.
News to me. That's great.
And,
it's finally coming out. Might make some
happening.
goddamn money.
Yeah, well, hopefully. Fingers crossed, man, always. And on that day, you're going to be in Portland for an in-store performance at Music Millennium on release day. You're going to be at Amoeba the next day, and then there's East Coast dates with Rodrigo y Gabriela in early June. You're in Western Europe from mid-June to the end of June. There's a ton of stuff going on. It's all up at
popping up now, and
yep. All up at Justin Townes Earle.
No wonder my wife hates me.
Man, thank you for taking the time to do this today. We really appreciate it, and cheers, man. Thanks.